excited to start with.
Hello there.
It's about what you will see is really those moments of human heroism. It is about witnessing the war through the eyes of the men and the women who shaped the world.
Oh boy.
Real and relatable people facing the brutality of war. We start this off by an exclusive look at the Nordlys war story over at the Xbox briefing tomorrow.
Thanks, Lasse. Something not to miss tomorrow. So, our launch in October is just the beginning. You will all go on an expanding journey through the Second World War. No loot boxes.
Oh fucking god, thank you. I can't believe they actually fucking...
Every day, we'll bring
Hey guys, that thing that we always do that you hate, we're not doing that! Yay!
get something I know a lot of you have been asking for.
It's Royale.
Oh god, that sounds so...
It's Royale reimagined for Battlefield. Those pillars of
Listen to those fucking like half and half oh.
So we
And it was all just like
experience that you
a
haven't
fourth of the
played
audience.
before in Battlefield or anywhere else. But more about that later this year.
Okay.
So with that, it's time to show you what makes Battlefield so special. It's the unmatched intensity of our multiplayer sandbox, and this time, it's even more epic, fighting across multiple maps and modes. Welcome to your next Battlefield experience, and this is your first look at ground operations. And this time, even...
Why did they just half-ass that announcement? Like... Didn't they already show? Hey Hex, what's up? I think the last Battlefield game I played was like Bad Company. And I never played any of the other ones because it was all because I didn't have a PlayStation or console to play it on, and I didn't want to fucking deal with Origin because it's trash. I mean, like, they look like fun games if they're made by a better company that supported their games for years and years afterwards, but like these seem to be every couple of years or so. So it's like, why? Why get this when I can just play a game that's gonna be supported for, what the fuck, 43? Oh, okay.
Ikke en dråpe. Jeg elsker deg.
Sus!
Oh, you know what I should do?
Quando eu era criança, sempre sonhei em tornar-me um campeão.
There we go.
É preciso determinação e vontade de vencer. Até mesmo nos momentos mais difíceis, tu tens de continuar a acreditar.
It's FIFA. It's sports ball.
Tu és um campeão.
Who fucking cares? Hold on, did that say Frostbite engine? So they just don't even care anymore. They just one engine to rule them all. Because it's too expensive to make another one. Then again, it could all just be like all the graphics shit that they have for that engine, and then everything else is completely different. I don't really know what exactly makes an engine. I guess it's like Unity, where you make a generalized engine that can just theoretically do anything. Wait, was that room they were in not? Oh no, okay, okay. I was confused about the size of the room. God. Who cares? Europeans!
That's the UEFA Champions League,
Europeans! It says Europeans!
where the world's best clubs compete.
Also, hi there, Tabuni.
The game like Gerrard and Cruyff cemented their legacies. The world's biggest league joins the world's game. And a special thanks to the legendary Hans Zimmer and LA's own Vince Staples for collaborating with us on the trailer. And I
Yeah,
recommend the
yeah.
trailer because it
Those are
captures our
design
epic
differences
vision
between engines and shit.
for how the Champions League comes to life.
I just, like, since the Frostbite engine was made by, what's their fucking face?
The UEFA Champions League is
Oh god, I don't fucking care about this.
for the game.
I'm just gonna mute this.
Like
Put on a really low volume. I don't give a shit.
every year.
Um,
The place where champions rise.
I kind of figured that because it was made by the team that worked on Battlefield, that
Why we're bringing the Champions League
like it would be difficult to take it and then put it in, then use it for a different thing,
your club will chase
because they made it specifically for that. It'd be like, I guess, CD Projekt Red
Champions League glory in your story mode.
taking the engine that they used for oh shit. Phew. I should probably turn that down. That was fucking loud. Holy shit.
Other Ultimate Team features later this summer.
And all that's, as you know, the heart and soul of FIFA is gameplay.
Like, if, Witcher 3 though, like, bleh. CD Projekt Red taking the engine that they used for Witcher 3 and then using it to make, like, something entirely different. Or, you know what, a better example that's clearer. Bethesda using the engine that they used to make Fallout 4. I don't know, making a multiplayer game using that engine would just seem stupid because that engine is totally not fucking made for that.
We'll be sharing a lot more about gameplay throughout the summer, but what I can tell you right now is
You know, something dumb like that. But, you know, yeah, they won't do that.
everybody
I
experience
hope they're not. I hope those rumors are fucking false.
and also, of course,
I hope that game really does, like, raise the fucking bar by an order of magnitude for Bethesda games, honestly. I really, really do. But I'm not getting my fucking hopes up for that shit.
standing next to this trophy is a little bit surreal. You know, growing up, there's two
Well,
icons
maybe I just need to lower my volume.
dreams of winning.
No, my volume is pretty low.
It's this one, the pursuit of Champions League glory. But for your country, it's this trophy. And with the tournament starting in just 5 days, we're excited for the world to compete for it in FIFA 18.
It's a big sports.
And we want to celebrate with FIFA 18 players, which is why
God, I don't care! Oh, why did I have to start the stream now? Why couldn't they have just done this in... You know what? EA should just put this in its own press conference for people who just don't give a shit.
you can write your own story with some great nations who didn't qualify this year. Or you can make a crazy dream a reality for your home country.
That's fair, Black Chocobo. I can't read her name with the dark background for the Twitch chat. Because it's like dark blue, and so it's hard to fucking read at a distance.
You can feel their excitement.
But I try. EA trying to standardize everything in the Frostbite because engine problems could be resolved a lot easier. Yeah, because if one team has a problem, then like every team could. If you fix one problem for one team, then that fixes that problem for every other team, basically. Call you BBC. It'll fit easier in your mouth. Oh, oof, you know me so well. Engine problems can be resolved a lot easier because in-house, because instead of going to third parties, there's also benefit features that they want, and the engine can be preserved across the engine. Yeah, it would be cheaper too. Yeah, I can see why they would do it. I guess the thing that like confused me a little bit is just the fact that it started out being used for Battlefield. And I figured it was specifically made for a first-person shooter. Though, yes, perspective doesn't really matter. The sort of thing, like, with Oh, and thank you, Sterling D, for the 72 bits. But like when you're making an engine for a game, and though I don't have any like industry experience, hopefully one day, but like why would you give it features that it doesn't need, such as whatever the fuck things you need for FIFA? Then again, those are all tertiary things. Those are all secondary. Oh god, I don't care. Fuck off. Yeah, or like Bethesda's engine powering Civilization 4. Bethesda's engine, or at the very least, the tools that they use to make their games are not made for anything other than Fallout, or anything other than what they've already been making. Like, it's made around quest design and things like that, so a game that doesn't have quest design won't be using those features. I mean, I'm trying to think of what the overlap between the specific build that they have for like Battlefield and the build that they have for oh, it did Civ 4. Huh. Well, I'm talking about the specific version that they use for Fallout. Because yes, that the underlying thing is Gamebryo, but I guess I'm still I'm just wondering what the overlap is. Is it the rendering engine? Is it the like the rendering pipeline, or like what is the actual overlap between these things? What is this?
Multiple devices that you'll be able to try out for yourselves. Now, it's not quite ready for full market prime time yet, but it is a promise of what we hope to bring you in the future. The second part of that, of course, is subscription. And we started years ago, and many millions of you have signed up and experienced.
Sorry about that. I forgot how loud that can get.
Full access to a great catalog of games. Today,
fuck subscriptions.
Origin Access Premiere.
God damn it!
Things you need to know about it. Origin Access Premiere.
Fuck you!
New PC games, starting with Madden NFL, back on the PC for the first time in over a decade.
Oh boy, how generous of you.
Battlefield 5, and of course Anthem.
What is it?
There'll be many more titles in the years to come.
Sorry.
Second, you get access to the Vault, our library of over 100 games from EA and other publishers.
Wait, what does this
third,
subscription give you?
Launch later this summer.
Early access to things?
Later in the year, but if you want to get started right now and experience the benefits and joys of subscription, come in and play a free trial of Origin Access, our base subscription, this weekend. Thank you and have a great show.
No one fucking clapped for that shit. Play them first, guys! Ooh! Fuck you. Get less by paying more. God, eat shit, EA. Just make games! Just make them and sell them! What was that? Was that Abzu? What was that? That fish game? It looked like Abzu. What does this do? What is... Why?
Yeah. What's up? So I'm here, sitting inside the crowd at EA Play, and I just happened to find Mr. Vince Zampella here in the audience from Respawn. What's going on, Vince? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I love this stuff. I love seeing
high latency gaming.
About that man on PC, right? Yeah.
Only for the price. Yeah,
I've
fucking.
seen that Vince was tweeting yesterday.
What?
And there has been a bunch of speculation. So
What does a subscription even fucking do?
I mean, we're not ready to show all of our stuff yet. We're working on a bunch of stuff. It's amazing. The teams are kicking ass. But we wanted to bring a little tidbit
I just happened to find the scripted moment, guys.
on getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, you guys.
Our new Star Wars game.
The internet. Is
What did you guys fucking
I hope so.
backtrack super hard?
The name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo!
So you guys went back and made that fucking single player game now, huh?
Idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
Oh boy, like every single Star Wars game. God, guys, hear that?
You got anything else?
I'm gonna be able to play as a Jedi in a Star Wars game.
Times trying to be a little vague here, but when the Jedis are being hunted, so it's gonna
Okay, that's a bit interesting.
be spectacular.
So for all the the hardcore nerds out there who want to know like where in the timeline, like what between which episodes is it?
For all you nerds out there, we're not nerds. No, we get paid.
That sounds like a nice time. You got any other tidbits?
It's not a nice.
It's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
It's not a nice time, it sucks. Fuck you.
Bad time. Does that mean it's gonna just be all dark and serious?
It's amazing.
All right, so I think people are now anxiously want to know, like, when can we play the game?
It will be holiday of next year, 2019, not this year.
Why?
Sorry to dash any hopes,
No.
but now that we know, we can set
Now we get to see the train wreck for a year and a half.
hear more from you maybe next year.
Oh yeah.
Well, Vince,
Hopefully by
thanks for
by
stopping.
next year's holiday,
We do have a little bit more news on Star Wars. So
we'll be able to put single player loot boxes back in, and that'll have all died down. Oh boy, everyone's favorite Star Wars game.
Hello
To
there.
hate.
My name is Dennis. I work at DICE in Stockholm on Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm really happy and excited to be here today, so thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. So we launched our game in November of last year.
And boy, did everyone hate it.
Didn't get it quite right.
Yeah!
Coming out of it sprinting like we really wanted to, we had to take a step
Yeah, you super fucking did!
that we were delivering the game that our players really wanted.
Oh boy.
We decided to completely overhaul our progression system and add.
At least they had the balls to like admit that live on stage.
So from
I want to see Twitch
we
chat for
added
this.
a new hunt mode inspired by the original Battlefront games that I loved,
Yeah, they admit it.
starting with the
Yeah.
on Endor. And thank you. It turned out to be by far the most popular update of the game, and the team loved.
Yeah,
building
10 people played it.
So, as you might know, we're currently in
People actually started playing the game again. It was crazy.
movie coming next week. It's headlined by the new planet Kessel, a really dangerous place, and it features the return of...
Yeah, now I'm just waiting for them to put a Battle Royale mode in this.
So looking forward a little bit, this summer we will be introducing a new squad system to the game, which will allow you to team up much easier and play with your friends. We're also adding a new Starfighter mode focused around...
Yeah, if only it launched as a good game. Maybe people would care.
And looking ahead a little bit more, we will also be delivering a new large-scale multiplayer sandbox experience focused around capturing command posts and...
Sandbox what does that mean?
But that's not all. We know that you have been asking for new heroes.
We know.
A certain era that features a very iconic Star Wars conflict. So I'm excited to confirm that Battlefront 2 this year will be going deep into the Clone Wars.
Woohoo! Yeah, they're just
Only fitting
looping the same
that we
clip.
begin on the planet Geonosis, featuring multiple levels, including the largest level we have ever built for Battlefront. So let's talk about the heroes and villains. First, let me introduce the most powerful droid, the leader of the most...
I still don't get why people like this guy so much.
General Grievous.
Well, maybe it was just because the first, like, or the second episode was so bad, and he was the only interesting villain in it. I don't fucking know.
Finally making his debut in Battlefront after all these years. So, but we're not done. That's not it. They will not come alone. Joining them is the Dark Lord and leader of the Separatist Alliance, Count Dooku, as well as
Do you guys not have a render for him?
to the Force, Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, he has 4 arms, but he's just like a robot with asthma.
The team at home is extremely...
I never watched the miniseries.
EA and DICE are committed to Battlefront. We had a
We are committed to
really think
Battlefront.
that this game has a bright future.
No, it doesn't.
Very much for playing the game, providing us with your feedback.
You sound so bored and like, I guess.
Can possibly build. There would be no Battlefront without you.
I had to memorize these lines. There would be no Battlefront without you. He's got square plaid nipples. Who, Grievous or the guy who was just on stage? Press X to doubt. Yeah. Oh, it's Yarny! Oh. What did this game turn into? I wasn't expecting this kind of trailer. I'm confused. What? Guy who's on stage. What? I'm confused. Ah, fuck me. Well, shows me for trying to have better quality.
In Unravel, we used yarn to symbolize love and the bonds between people. In our new game, we tear that bond up right at the start. You lose everything, including your spark. But when things are at their darkest, you find hope. And you form a new bond. And your spark is rekindled. And it leads you off on an adventure. So welcome to Unravel 2.
Wait, oh, the first one came out? I didn't even know. I didn't know the first game came out. I thought that was a trailer for the fucking first game.
Second chances. These two little souls who refuse to give up and who build something new and beautiful together. And the whole game is inspired by that spirit of optimism and togetherness. You see, it's
He
all
painted his
made
nails?
to be played with two characters.
It looked like he just
You can
painted his
play it
nails.
alone, or you can play it in co-op with a friend. But there's always two characters there, sharing one yarn.
Unravel Battle Royale.
Adventure. This game, it's quite different from the first. It's both friendlier and more challenging, but above all, it's a lot more playful. And we think it's a worthy successor. And I want to show it to you now, so I brought some help. So please welcome Michael to the stage. He's a producer at Coldwood.
I want this guy to be like, aw, never mind.
And we're going to try to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about how you can play the game in co-op with yourself, essentially.
Forever alone. I had no idea.
So this wasn't prepared.
Oh,
There we are.
Dev Tools! Yeah!
So when you're playing it by yourself, you can essentially pick up the other character and carry them along.
Oh, that's interesting. You like ravel within each other.
Of the game. And we actually try to
Oh shit!
more of those.
Fucking, oh!
We figured that since it's a co-op game, we wanted to have more like
Look at that cock!
danger and kind of wow moments. Places that were like fun and exciting.
Is this Spider-Man?
And then when you get to the more puzzly areas like this, when you're problem
The
solving,
fucking
split
like
apart into
string
and switch
swinging.
back and forth between the two characters.
That swinging around like that is always a fun
The
mechanic
problems and
if it's
puzzles
done right.
That you're always working together and helping each other out, and
Oh, that's neat. You unravel as you go further.
come across.
That's neat. Man,
So I guess I'll jump in at this.
if this game wasn't on Origin, I would totally fucking play it.
The red one
Okay,
will be the blue one.
I'll be blue. A little celebratory flip there.
I wish EA had like the same thing that Ubisoft has with some of its indie titles, where you don't need to have Uplay to have it. I wish they would do that with certain
Play it
titles,
safely now. I'll swing.
because then like I could actually get a few gems, kind of like this.
And I'll catch you.
Oh, this is neat.
Can I swing now?
Okay, you go ahead.
That's cool.
Goes. Okay, this is the scary part. Let's see if we can.
Oh no. Super scared.
Got it? Oh,
What's with
very-
this like ghost man in the background?
Buster? Oh, sweet, well done.
Amaris.
I'll go up and distract the grass. You can.
I'll sneak up here.
Okay, your turn.
Yeah. Look at me. Here you go.
Keep him over to the left. Now I'll go.
All right.
Look at that fucking dance it's doing.
Pull you up.
That's this is actually cool. Oh shit. Gonna chase after them?
Now we can breathe again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Finally.
okay.
Or can we?
Fusion is the gayest mechanic ever because you're a guy and they're a guy and you're literally going inside them and fucking god damn it.
Yeah, I really hope you like it. And before I go, I just want to send some love to the team back home, because working on this game has been a completely amazing team effort in so many levels, and everybody has worked so hard. So there's a bunch of us from Coldwood here, and thank you.
Like, he looks like he just got his
Everything
his
back
nails
home.
painted and he's like trying not to touch anything with them.
Love you.
I love that guy. He's cool. He's very nice. By the way, can you guys like hear the audio from the stream? I don't think we really need the trailer. We just kind of saw that. Oh, that's some nice music. For this kind of game, it's like, yeah. Was General Grievous no, I think he was just gonna be a character that was gonna unlock or some shit. I don't know. Oh, you know what would actually be like a good idea for them for that Battlefront thing? Is if they made an alternate skin that looked like the animated version from the miniseries. Since that's apparently what made him like super cool and shit.
And the brilliant team at Coldwood, the game is really strong. These guys have done an amazing job, and it's clear that they have a lot of passion, and I can't personally wait to play Unravel 2 with my kids. But what's even more amazing is that we will make Unravel 2 available to everyone today. Yep.
Oh.
You heard that right.
Hey.
You'll be able to take these two Yarnies on their next big adventure starting today. The game is finished. It's out.
So you hear that guy? Oh my god!
Thank you, Mark. And thank you to the team at Coldwood. Back in 2015,
That guy's super hyped for...
with the original Unravel. to seek out the most creative independent developers and bring them into our EA Originals program. It's been our way of helping these creators bring their unique games to the world and to tell their stories.
Except for people on
Last week,
PC.
you remember, Joseph Fares was up here on stage representing his team.
Is Unraveled only on consoles or is it on
we all
PC?
kinda remember that?
Yeah, this was a good game. I loved watching.
Him from
Yeah.
Awards as well.
Pat fuck up at fucking Connect 4. Oh, I need to see this part. Oh, his chat's probably blowing up at him right now.
And you all loved it. We saw over 2 million players in the first 2 weeks. And A Way Out is such a huge success that Joseph and his team are expanding and moving into a new studio. So stories like this drive our
Even after what he said about us.
to work with independent developers.
The rat bastard. Now I'm glad that they
EA Originals
were very successful.
A little game studio in Berlin called Joe My Games. When I met this team and I saw the game, I was instantly drawn to how personal this story was. It's one that carries a very powerful and important message.
Joseph, fuck the Oscars, Ferris.
we
Yeah.
have done. So please welcome Connie Gepper to the stage from Joe My Games to tell you more about Sea of Solitude.
Sea of Solitude, huh?
Thank you, Patrick. I still remember during the pitch how enthusiastic Patrick was, and that afterwards, like our
Oh, I like that
whole
art style.
team, including me, we're super excited. It actually feels a little bit the same right now. I'm pretty excited, maybe a little too excited.
What's after this? Which conference?
We are Yomai, a small indie game studio from Berlin, and we are developing Sea of Solitude, or SOS as we call it. The whole journey from the very first concept to actually becoming a part of EA Originals is simply amazing.
Every developer's dream.
more
Becoming part of EA. I guess it's nice to have it like a
When
start.
humans get too lonely, they turn into monsters. This is at the core of everything you will
Neat.
see, hear, and hopefully feel while playing SOS. What makes this underlying concept so important and so unique is that nearly every human being can at least somehow relate to or remember the feeling of being lonely.
Oh, yeah, guys.
I started writing the story when I felt the loneliest in my life. I think as an artist, you process your emotional world by letting it out and putting it into your art. I'm still amazed how like the concept seems to just float out of me right into the hand and onto the paper. I think this is also why so many people can instantly connect with the game, because it's not a made-up story, even though that it takes place
Even though it
in a
is.
fantastic setting. In SOS, we try to show how people experience
Okay, just tell me what the game is, please.
loneliness, but also how outsiders, friends, and families see those who struggle. We achieve all this in playful ways so that players
I want to see what the
who
game
wants
is,
to
though.
simply enjoy a fantastic experience can do so.
Like, I get it. You can go on now, please.
Deeper, can reveal
Is Bethesda
the
next?
whole
Oh,
emotional
Microsoft.
world beneath it all.
Okay. You're so ready for Bethesda.
A young woman named Kay
Eh.
is suffering
I'm curious to see what the fuck Fallout's gonna be.
loneliness, that her inner feeling, the darkness, the anger,
Just tell me what the game is.
turns to the outside.
Show me the game. Can we? Yeah, I'm looking at
The
fucking
game is about
Pat's chat right now. It's like it should say show the game.
turn her back into a human. Ultimately, the goal is to bring all those emotions into balance. Some needs to become bigger,
I hope this game has Cthulhu monsters.
smaller, but to embrace
Just show the game.
the part or your self-doubt in the same way you embrace your joy or your hope.
She's been going on about how this game is so artsy fartsy for like 7 minutes.
All proud. Thank you.
Okay.
Real? This world that I live in is empty and cold. The loneliness cuts me
Huh.
into
Huh.
my soul.
That's interesting.
I'm no child of destiny.
Oh, this looks.
Fortune's
Yeah. Yeah.
chased you so long.
Is this Shadow of the Colossus, but where the Colossus kills you?
A new day is here.
Or no, not Shadow of the Colossus. Fucking.
Thing is new. Alone in
Huh. I feel like Wooly would like this character. I don't know why. Honestly, I kind of like this character too. Man, I wish I had a console. I could play that without Origin.
Yeah, I'm the one.
Oh boy, sports ball.
But I'm not the only one. We are the one. We can shut you down, and we can put you on an island. Crossover. Gather. Gang. And we're balling. Be ready. Because we're coming at you with the...
Because they're woolly? Ah. EA Sports. It's in the game. You know, someone like, I think there was like some rumor going around about like a football game where you don't manage the game, you just play as one of the players on the field. And you know what? That actually sounded kind of interesting. And that never happened. Ever. Ah, generic white guy. Yeah. Who the fuck is this? Is this someone who matters? Yeah, I guess to certain. God, he looks like such a fucking douche. FIFA Battle Royale. Oh yeah, fucking. Oh, that'd be fucking stupid and hilarious. Well, I'm gonna open up chat, Pat's chat. Pat never changed. Oh god. You'd play a game as one of the players off the field, meet with your lawyer, be a douchebag in a bar, stab your girlfriend and get away with it. Oh god. Oh, can you imagine? That sounds like, dude, that sounds like 2K's basketball 2017 or whatever, which Super Best Friends played, and I shit you not, that game has ghosts in it. That game takes place in the modern day, in the real world, and it has a fucking ghost in it. It's so stupid. Who is this chuckle fuck? Who cares? Who dressed these two? What kind of pants are those? Look at his pants! And that jacket! That is a horrible outfit! What is that? Oh my god! He looks like a rejected Pokemon trainer. Is Juju, is that his name? What?
It's been tough. I've had a lot of devastating losses. I've been so close so many times. I made the final on TV and got blown out But all those losses.
Oh, you got your ass blown out. Haha. Who cares?
That belt,
Ah.
there's a lot of, you know, bling on that belt for you.
Fuck this trash fire. Fuck this. Oh, I'm reading Pat's chat right now. This dumpster fire, yeah. Bean try, yeah. I was talking about the guy on the left with his fucking yellow jacket and floral pants or tights or whatever. What? Hey, it's just the same game again.
All just to get to this place where you've been told legends.
Yeah, Frostbite engine again. Wait, didn't they already like announce this?
You fall so you can rise.
And be all like, ah, here's that game.
Rise so that you.
God, who cares? America football bar. I still can't believe that fucking trophy just had Europeam. Is Frostbite the engine or the company, the studio, the developer rather? Hey, it's Mr. Football. It's Mr. Football, guys. Look at that. Would y'all look at that? It's the engine? Okay. What's the studio name then? Where's Skate 4? Everyone's like, Skate 4! Yeah, just pirate it, yeah. Madden to PC. It's wrong.
The objective is straightforward. Destroy the opponent's base to win. Unit control.
Wait, what?
Just tap the destination. Unit
Oh, mobile game. Oh, fuck you! Who cares?
This giant nuclear missile.
God, fuck this. It looks like the most generic wannabe StarCraft bullshit. StarCraft watered down to nothing. Boring. Oh boy, look, it's Mr. Mobile Game Man.
His opponent fighting for the red side.
Oh, they're gonna be playing it live on stream. Kill me.
Gaming styles and the competitive backgrounds that these players have, it should be a great match.
It really is. I can't wait.
All right, are the players ready? Let's get this thing going.
What is Pat doing? Fuck it.
Let's do it.
All right, let's kick this off. Nice little strategy game for those of you out there. It's a good genre.
They're just sitting there on their fucking phones.
Nick and Knight being able to reach it a little bit first in a strategy game that
This is so bad.
in control's going from the top side.
Is this it?
Important as Nick
Wait, this is the whole screen?
Let's see if he's able to create a 2-on-1. Is he able to get there? Looks like he's getting there.
It's just two guys sitting on their fucking phones.
It's going to rip up those infantry.
Yeah, going for the anti-infantry, and like any strategy game, the units that you're going to use when you deploy them will have a huge impact. Your micromanagement of your forces and protecting that economy as well.
Yep. Nick and Knight with some attack bikes in the top.
In control? Is in control like a person that matters?
As attack bikes move towards the northwest position, we can see that the missile is beginning
John Football.
firing. That takes out half base, the most important objective on the map is to hold those control zones.
Right, and In Control making a lot of progress to that.
I'm sure he's probably getting paid for this.
He's done a great job.
Any self-respecting person would be caught dead doing this.
Outside, bringing out more infantry to deal with the attack bikes.
He's a StarCraft 2 caster and pro.
Units come out. We have pod coming in the left.
I told you, I like the first thing I fucking said was it's StarCraft.
Yeah, and In Control brings out his first tank. That's going to be used to try and
I like that one of the people who's playing is a StarCraft pro.
that missile passing.
This is nothing. Who cares?
Control of Nick at Night. He will have the missiles. We see it starts to point.
Nick at Night.
Let's see if In Control can get around to that top corner.
I remember watching Nick
He does.
and not caring about Nick at Night.
Position.
Like the fucking Nickelodeon. This is the only way to play video games, guys. Future now.
From Nick at Night to take it out, but now he's bringing out the Pitbull as well to help lock down that north position.
This missile is.
I want the game to crash.
Let's see what's gonna happen.
With another turret, In Control flanks. He takes the top. That missile
and that
fires. Off.
Wow.
And Nick at Night, one shot away from being knocked out.
Hey guy, so you see those like green like gym things that you use? I bet you fucking $1 million that you can just buy more of those or some shit at some point.
And we can see as more of Nick and Knight's forces move up towards that north position, those
Or just buy something that gives you an advantage.
shows as your economy allows you to get these.
This just looks like
You're gonna come out a bit more slowly as you get more.
a landscape StarCraft version of that one fucking Clash of Clans game. Clash Royale, that's what it was fucking called.
From In Control.
I actually played that for a minute.
And we see In Control now moving.
And I tricked myself into thinking that it was okay for a minute.
Bring in the flank, of course. Those flame guys do amazing damage to the infantry.
Yeah, it is a simple RTS.
Two more tanks coming.
Like I said, it's StarCraft watered down to nothing.
The laser infantry on the south side as well to deal with that tank. Going for counters.
This
trying
is
to scout out and see what your opponent is doing and make the proper response is so important in strategy.
trash.
Nick at Night cruising around, thinking about harassing those harvesters.
Yeah, it's an esports phone game. That's what it fucking is.
Like he's really pressing it.
It's trash.
That missile is starting to get close to firing with 3 zones In Control for Nick and Knight. Looking to set In Control trying to rally his forces around. He doesn't want to engage with just 1 or 2 units. He wants to move all of them together.
I mean, like, there's plenty of generic who gives a fuck games that don't look bad, but they're still bad.
Watch out for this missile.
And Nick and Knight's gonna fire that one off and settle.
Unoriginal trash that no one put any significant thought into. That's what this is.
In Control coming out to try and deal with these forces. But Nick at Knight's done a great job of getting map presence and now also harassing.
It's someone who didn't want to put the effort into making like a real fleshed out RTS and who also wanted to capitalize on shitty phone games and whatever microtransactions this is going to have.
A lot going on here.
It's got a lot of range, that big boy, and In Control just needs to hold.
This missile is nearly going to fire.
It can
That's
be stolen
80%.
at any.
Where's it going to go? Is he going to be able to get it off?
He's got it back.
There it is.
Gonna defeating Nick at Night here.
legit. Dude, that was epic.
Amazing. What a match. Thank you so much.
That was awesome.
Any thoughts, guys?
And the thing is, he can't say anything bad about this, like on whatever streams he does or anything like that.
Let's hear
I'm sure he signed an agreement.
Night and In Control.
So if anyone was goes into a stream and is like, "Hey, why'd you sell out?" It's like, "Oh, it was good and stuff."
Rivals reimagined.
Oh yeah, I bet the icon for this game is someone screaming to the right.
Continuous control of their armies in quick, competitive.
He probably can bash it as much as he wants. That'd be great. I would love that.
Now, Rivals will be coming to iOS and Android devices, but I'm excited to announce that Android players can play the pre-alpha
right now.
So head to the Google Play Store, search Command & Conquer Rivals. The studio has been having an absolute blast playing this game.
Command and Conquer. Isn't that an established game series? Or is that just... God, I can't even tell what's just a generic name and what isn't anymore. Oh, it's just a fucking CG trailer for a shitty phone game. Yeah. For that shitty phone game. You can tell how much money they think they're gonna make from microtransactions from this, and they're probably gonna make tons. Oh, you know what? That's what EA's been doing. They're like, okay, we can't make money from shitty microtransactions from AAA games anymore. Let's make some shitty phone games that will make millions of dollars off from the microtransactions. That's what they're doing with this. They're hoping to recoup some money that they lost from. And look at it. It looks nothing like the fucking trailer. Fuck this goddamn world. Fuck this timeline.
Command and Conquer for a new generation.
Gods, who cares?
Now, before we close the show with a spectacular epic anthem,
Spend more money for less.
to be able to work with some of the most creative people on the planet who come to work every day to create amazing entertainment.
Trailer was fucking lies.
All of those teams.
All of it was lies.
What they say about us is that we are always trying to learn.
Command and Conquer is one of the original RTSs. Wow.
And so, if you look at the 10 experiences that you're going to see today, and as you play games this week, there's some things we hope come through. First, that at the very core is choice. Is that you as players get to choose how you play, what you play, when you play, and what devices you play on. That in making those choices, you feel you are treated fairly. Given an unfair advantage or disadvantage for how they choose to play. That for every moment that you invest, we know that you put so much of your life into the games we make, and that for every moment that you invest,
Not the games you make.
feel like you are rewarded and you are given value.
You feel a sense of pride and accomplishment.
That the games are fun, that we move past the grind, and that these are experiences that truly
But that game is gonna be grindy.
And so
I can see it. It's going to be exactly like that fucking Clans Royale or whatever.
as much
Clash Royale, whatever. That's what it was fucking called.
as you love playing them, there's something that is even greater that we can do together. The power of this community when we come together to do amazing.
Boo!
Last weekend was the 3rd year of our Play to Give program, where we show the world how the power of play can be a positive force for social impact.
Yeah, like
Participated in
people
challenges in our game.
getting their governing bodies to ban loot boxes. That was a good change, wasn't it?
Contributed a total of $1 million to 3 charities that share our vision for a more inclusive world. A world where representation and equality are not.
Look at them getting that low-hanging fruit. Hey guys, we're good, see?
Are not an everyday threat.
I mean, yeah, it's good that they're giving it to charity and shit, but like...
The United Nations He for She, PACE's National Bullying Prevention Center, and
what is He for She?
An anti-bullying organization. All are doing great work, and we're proud to support
UN
them.
Women's Solidarity for Gender Equality. Okay.
And thank you for your support. Thousands of us.
Yeah. Oh, I just saw a fucking comment in chat, Pat's chat, be like, "We fucked up. Time for virtue." Basically.
Incredible privilege of making games for all of you. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at Anthem.
I swear to God, I'm not pure evil. Yeah, that's what this fucking is.
And left our world in chaos, creating, altering, destroying.
Why aren't they giving money to bully hunters?
There's a storm coming. These walls can't protect us forever.
This is not fucking in-game footage. Fuck you. That's a big fat load of shit. Hey look, it's a game I'm not gonna play.
Something is out there. It wants to destroy us all.
Okay, so the next quote's gonna be, "We're gonna get it though. We're gonna fight." Let's get up and rise, or some shit. I hate that cut now. That like cut to black over and over again. Oh, maybe there's not going to be a final line. Okay, well, I was wrong. Yeah, it's in-game, but it's a pre-rendered cutscene. No, it's in-engine, but they just let it be like... They let the engine take its time to render all the cool stuff that's normally disabled.
How cool was that trailer? You guys have seen it a couple times, and it's still cool every time I see it. So I know all of you, like me, have had tons of questions about Anthem since last year because we're all BioWare fans. So we're going to do something a little bit different for the rest of the show, and we're going to take a deep dive into Anthem. So I'm going to bring out some members of the BioWare team to chat with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Casey Hudson, Mark Dara, and Kathleen.
You know what I would love to see? I'd love to see Paige be part of some, like, just like hastily put together conference like this. Just like, hey guys, that fucking game looked kind of fucking cool.
Very exciting. So Casey, we're gonna go ahead and just jump.
This all just feels too fake.
So now we know that you all started, or Casey, you started your career at BioWare way back in the day, but you took a couple years off. But before you came back, you actually worked on Anthem before you left.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know,
You missed the Snarkathon?
It's awesome to be making
The Snarkathon.
BioWare fans. You know, we have the best fans. So it's
Man, I hope Ubisoft brings back Aisha Tyler. I actually kind of liked her, honestly.
with Anthem is just thinking about, you know, what is the evolution of a BioWare game, and
Release and then death.
Discover.
That's the evolution now.
Story and character. But we also wanted to do something.
Yeah, when's the Sony conference? It's the last one, I think.
World, a game that would change every time you came back and.
I think it's tomorrow, maybe. I don't
also wanted
fucking
to
know.
do something where, you know, if you wanted to invite your friends into it, then you could do that as well. So that was really the initial vision of the game. Not an MMO, not a multiplayer game.
Oh.
But something new and different.
Total Biscuit and his wife used to do an EA commentary called the Snarkathon.
Your fans really love the stories from BioWare, but I think we're
Yeah.
kind of curious how you're planning to make
I
the story
never watched
work
one
in
before.
this shared world.
So a great story for
Like,
BioWare
honestly, Super Best Friends have a lot of fucking of that too.
to
It's
make and feeling like the story's about you. In a lot of multiplayer games, those things get
That's what I've been watching for the past couple years.
and storytelling into this.
I would be watching Pat's stream, honestly, right now,
to that
if I wasn't doing this
really
myself.
Build it into the core of the game, and that's what we've tried to do with Anthem.
Who
world
cares about the concept art?
So when you're out in the open world, the world is really dangerous, and you're focused on your mission. And this is where other players get to play with you. The thing that's really interesting about this, it's unique for Anthem, is that this is a living shared world. So whether there's or it's nighttime, what we're experiencing together. Everyone that's playing Anthem at a moment is seeing the same thing. And this is what we mean when we talk about our world. It's a shared world that we all experience together. But then when I finish my mission, I come back to a base like Fort Tarsus. And this is a single player experience. I turn in my rewards, I talk to some characters.
That's weird. Usually it's the other way around.
And this is where your story really lives and breathes. And by doing it this way, we're able to combine that impact and agency.
Usually it's the multiplayer hub world, I think.
Fun of teaming up
I don't know.
friends to play
I've never played Destiny,
And we're
so I
also
don't fucking know.
designing it so that we can add story for years to come. So one of the first things that we
It'll
hear
probably be better supported than Destiny.
is they want to continue
Like,
to stay in our worlds when they finish.
It's funny. People are like, oh, this game's gonna try to kill Destiny, and then Destiny's like, hold on a second, and just fucking blows its own brains out.
And actually add more story for years to come, and it could be anything. A new moment with
Like, Destiny did a pretty good job of killing itself, and now this comes along, it's like,
in the world that
oh, okay, I thought we were gonna have competition.
entirely new storyline and plot.
As long as they don't fuck this up monumentally, then I mean, like,
Story.
I
don't
can
think
see this.
out there is going to either. So
taking
Nick, I
it from
from a writing
Bungie.
perspective, since you are the lead writer, can you speak to what it's like to create a new world like Anthem from the beginning?
Well, what's really exciting for us, and not just the writers, but all of the devs, the designers, the artists, is that we're creating something new and mysterious for players.
Oh,
So
Pike.
at the heart-
I was saying it was this is the other way around from that. From what they're describing, you see other players out in the open world.
They're massive tools.
But when you go to the hub, it's single player.
Conflict with this unknowable force called the Anthem of Creation. And the chaos of those things pushing against each other means that the world is constantly being reshaped in new and unpredictable ways.
Yeah, violent storms, mutated creatures, gigantic monsters.
When people say it's shaped, that makes me think that the fucking environment is gonna change and
to be safe in.
like procedural generation of a new environment or something like that.
Don't
But
stop to think about. It's just
no, it's just it has weather.
goes into creating.
Oh, that's a cool effect. That looks pretty.
IP, as we've been saying. Now,
I hope that's real.
different creatures, and Mark, you mentioned the storms. What's the process of creating a game like from scratch?
Oh, Destiny has that
It's
as
something
well.
we've done
Okay.
a few times at BioWare. You know, and then really the hardest part is getting started, just kind of getting off the.
Triumph is one in this multiplayer
So what
game.
we try to do is we think about the new experiences that we're trying to unlock for players. So like, what is the fantasy fulfillment? What are the new things you actually get to go and do that are different from what you've played before? So that's where we start. And then once we think about those things, you know, that's the power of creating new IP, especially for games, is that you actually get to build a whole fictional universe that's meant to bring out a certain experience. And then once we do that, then we still need to build all the rest of the stuff. And
None of it, you know what? This game doesn't look bad at all.
principles around art
It's
style,
just that it's
tone,
EA.
and even the technology and the politics of our new world.
So I really don't trust
There
it.
we can actually go and build out every last detail.
Yeah, and one of the unique challenges for Anthem,
Like if it wasn't EA, I'd be like, oh wow, I might pick this up.
experience that's meant
But
to
it's
be
EA. It's on Origin and it's EA.
right now. And so the world is always changing, whether the storms, seasons, and yeah, it's a really great concept to write for because
Like I haven't bought an EA game in years.
drop into the world almost in real time, a dramatic event that changes the world.
Probably over a decade.
And that could be anything from gameplay to lore.
I mean, all of the moving parts in the dynamic world sound really cool. The way that they sound like they're going to come together. But even though
I know it's not just EA. I'm talking just about EA right now.
So let's talk about who.
I also haven't bought like a AAA Ubisoft game in probably the same amount of time.
Uniquely skilled to
I've only bought
So-
Grow Home and Grow Up,
and
which are two games that you can get on Steam
in this world
without having to get fucking
but on
Uplay.
top of that, our
I did play the demos for that one snowboarding game and that recent what was it? The Crew. The Crew just seemed boring though. It seemed like a generic racing game. It's like, oh, it's open world, but it's just who cares?
Now, I've heard you call this power armor a couple different things. Is it a suit? Is it a javelin? Like, what's the canon term here?
We call them javelins, and there are 4, and they each have
Those are pretty cool names for that.
the Ranger, and then there's the Colossus, the Interceptor, and finally
You will die in this
Storm.
game. Fucking.
Yeah, so each javelin gives you a different way to play the game. But the thing to remember is, like Kathleen said, you're not your suit. You are a freelancer, a pilot, which means you can decide which suit you want to use based on your mood.
I want the sexy anime suit.
Or the javelins that your friends are using. So really what this allows us to do is we built the suits to look like they're built from the materials of the world. So they each have their own unique abilities. So let's take a look at the Ranger now. The Ranger is a more generalized suit, able to do a lot of different things.
The ability to fly makes this look pretty cool, honestly.
One-on-one for the most part. The Colossus is heavier, more specialized.
I don't know, maybe I'm not burnt out on like these sorts of games as much. I'm just burnt more out on the marketing material and news surrounding them.
I'm just gonna say the Storm looks like it's gonna be my favorite.
I don't think I've actually played a game like this
Right
before.
now, too.
So the javelins look awesome, but we're going to take a couple questions right now. So Casey tweeted, some of you may have seen, asking for people out there to send us your questions. And the first one is going to be from @itsSweet.
Oh yeah, that was gameplay.
As a player who is all about making their character their own, what kind of customization options will be
It's hard to really tell what it looks like though due to compression.
Yes, we really
but-
want players to express themselves, both through customizing the way their javelin plays, through gear and weapons, but also being able to personalize the way that it looks, both through paint jobs as well as changing the actual geometry of the suit itself. We want teams to be able to do this as well.
I like YouTube's stats for nerds option.
We really want you to be able to make it your own.
It's honest.
I'm glad you brought that up because actually, Jay Legato has a question connected to customization. Monetization. How, when, cosmetics.
Yeah, so we are going to have some cosmetics and vanity items that you'll be able to purchase, but you're always going to know what you're going to buy before you spend any
Thank
money.
you.
So no loot boxes.
For fucking once.
For power. So that means no bail.
Thanks for not being shitty.
in Anthem. But even more important than that, we want to make sure that Anthem is an immersive experience that feels like it's complete from the get-go. So that means a main story, a big open world, and an ongoing service that provides new content for a long period of time. New story, new experiences for everyone.
Well, I'm glad to hear that I can make my javelin pink. That's really all I wanted to know, I'm going to be honest. All right, Casey, we talked earlier about this being a co-op experience. So can you tell me a little bit about how the team gameplay in Anthem is going to work?
Yeah, it really is about, you know, the fun of teaming up as a team of superheroes and working together. So you want to get a few people together of different classes. So, you know, I think here we're going to see the Colossus, you know, just hammering people on the ground in gameplay, if we can have a look at that. So heavy artillery, being really strong, you know, in melee combat. And then here you've got the Ranger shooting down from above. And then they're using combos and special abilities and stuff like that. But what I love is you don't just run around, you're swimming and flying as well.
So it's interesting because the Slate Tones wants to know, how will you balance multiplayer with single-player storytelling?
So Anthem's really built around trying to combine the impact of having your own personal story with the fun of playing with other players. But we really want to make sure that that playing with other people feels like a choice. So for people that want to just experience the story, you're going to be able to do that. Now, going out into an open world like this by yourself is going to be a little bit more challenging than if the team of 4 people. And we've really tried to balance the co-op experience to be fun, even for people that don't normally engage in this kind of thing. So I really hope that everyone at least gives co-op a try.
Okay, that's good to know. If you want to roll solo, you can, but it's just going to be a little bit more difficult. Well, I know you all are on the edges of your seats. How about
Totally.
a little gameplay? Yeah? Good?
That'd be nice.
All right, so Kathleen, I think you're going to set this up for us?
I will. So, you and your friends have decided to play a mission called Scars and Villainy. The Scars have put together an acid.
God, don't have the fucking
So
trying to talk like it's
Strider, which is like a
don't have the
forward base of operations.
the thing that they always do where it's fuckers trying to pretend like they're really playing and also talking, and it's just actors. And
As we experience it here. And yeah, then you just get into your javelins.
Sorry, what was a huge middle finger to Destiny? I wasn't quite paying attention.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Mark, Casey, Kathleen, for talking to me about Anthem today. We're going to go ahead and roll the gameplay now. Enjoy, everybody.
Ow! Ooh!
Bastard made some kind of acid. They're making this garbage and shut it all down.
Hit my fucking knee on my desk. I hit my knee right on the edge of my desk. I know you guys are watching it all chat. I just don't want everyone to start joining and just a few select people.
Owen, what's the plan here?
Picking up loads of scars nearby. Take a look around the area, but be careful.
Oh yeah, they're doing that thing where they do acting. It's super unnatural. Just like... It sounds more like something that the character in-game would say instead of like a person playing the game. Wow.
Checking out the Scar Camp some more.
Yeah, it's...
Weapons! Oh, and the turrets! Better move quickly.
Oh, I'm so surprised about this. I totally haven't seen this area a million times in other missions. Well, at least they're keeping the fucking chatter to a minimum.
There's a Shaper relic. Wait, something's odd.
Is this in-game? What is this? Is this players?
Radiant pieces of energy, they're echoes from the Anthem of Creation. Loads of scars nearby.
Okay, they are NPCs. Okay. I was right. It sounds like they're characters in-game, because they are. That's good. That's nice, at least. That's in-game dialogue, yeah. It's like, it's weird that they're subtitling this. Oh wait, hold on a second.
Return them to the relic. You've got to silence it fast. It's gone silent. Disaster averted. Do you think we get a bonus for... Wait, something's happening.
What the hell was that?
I think that was whatever laid all the eggs around here. The sound came from below your...
I don't know if this is good or not.
On the plus side, this definitely counts toward hazard pay. There's a trail of this acid gunk leading down. Follow it, and we should find the source.
I really can't tell. Like, I've never played Warframe. I've never played Destiny. I can't tell if this is good or not. It looks like a regular-ass single-player game with, like, where you can fly around and shit. You like it, but you're worried about the fact that you like it? I am alarmed.
How cool was that? I'm so hyped, you guys.
Yep, and that was actually just a short version of the full demo that we brought here to.
It didn't seem like a whole lot of exciting stuff went on.
Here at EA Play.
I mean, the coolest part of it was that you could fly.
On everyone's minds.
That's pretty neat.
We get to play.
So Anthem comes out February 22nd, 2019 on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC.
So mark your calendars, everybody. Fire off your tweets. Thank you so much again to Casey and the entire bunch.
Guys, tweet a hashtag blah blah blah.
Peter outside, so I will see you guys there.
All right.
Give it up for Casey Hudson, everybody.
I mean, Destiny isn't like Warframe.
I also want to give a big thank you to all of the developers who showcased their games today.
What's next?
Working hard at their
What's the next conference?
around the world. Let's give them all a round of applause. Now, some of what you saw today, you guys have to wait to play. But you guys, EA has so much available right now. Now, for those of you keeping score, you can get your free trial of FIFA 18's World Cup today. And Andrew told us about the free trial of Origin Access. Yarny is back.
What the fuck is Origin Access?
Also available today. Plus, you can take on your friends in Command & Conquer Rivals starting today as well. Now, that's a lot of available stuff.
Everyone's like, where's Skate 4?
No? You're like, I just want to go outside into the fan fest. I get it. I get it. So I want to let you guys know to keep your streams going because in just a few moments, the FIFA 18 World Cup.
Ha! I don't care. Fuck off.
Games, but I want to thank everybody for coming down to EA Play today and watching the press conference. And have a great weekend.
Isn't it Microsoft? Where do I go? What's the next thing? Oh, it's like Gamefly? Oh, okay. That makes it not sound nearly as bad. Oh, there's not another one until tomorrow? Oh, okay. Oh, it's Sportsman, I don't care. Okay, so let's see. I don't know how to read that fucking... Hold on, what is it? Oh, okay. EA's was on Saturday. Okay. That fucking schedule messes me up. So New York, 2 p.m. Did it start at 2 p.m.? No. It started at 1. Right? No, it's whatever. Fuck it, I don't care. That was 1.5 hours? Okay. So, next one happening at 4 tomorrow. Then Bethesda's at 9. Devolver's at 11. Square Enix at 1 p.m. on Monday. I'm not gonna be able to see that. I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. Then Ubisoft and PC Gaming Show. I hope that's good this year or something. I don't know. And then Sony. Nintendo is technically the dead last on Tuesday. Not gonna be able to watch that. But Sony is second to last on Monday. So, alright. Fuck you. Well, alright then. I really don't know what else to say. I'm honestly, unless I get a console, I'm probably not gonna play any of those games on my computer. Like, I've gone this long without Origin out of spite. I don't think I'm gonna start now. So, I mean, it's nice that they're like, fuck, roll back on the loot boxes, abort, but they're only doing it because they have to, because they've been forced to, basically. I really don't know what to think of it. Yeah, Unravel 2 looked cool. That was probably the only one that I like genuinely had nothing bad to say about. Other than I can't play it. What were the other games? I've already forgotten. I spent so much fucking time on sports. Oh yeah, Battlefield 5, which they didn't show really much of anything about. They showed that one trailer. That was it. I think. What else did they show? I already forgot. Eh. Oh yeah, Peg. Yeah. Well. How do I close that? CNC phone mode. Oh yeah. Command and Conquer. I've never played any of those games before, so it's definitely not gonna start with that one. Oh yeah, there was that boat game that looked fucking rad. Yeah, there's probably like 3 games in that whole conference that I would play, maybe. Well, I got shit I need to do today, so I'm actually kind of glad that the next conference is all tomorrow, so I can actually do stuff. So, oh hey Wood Tanks, or rather World Tanks. I was actually just about to stop. I can't think of anything else to say about those games, to be honest. Like, I'm not looking forward to them because I can't play them. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not great at this. This is my first time doing this. The EA commentary thing. I think the only thing I'm genuinely excited about is Cyberpunk 2077. Death Stranding. What else? Even though I don't have a PS4. Sorry, World Tanks. Like, the stream started like almost an hour and a half ago and it just ended, basically. Maybe tomorrow I'll continue this, I don't know. Or I'll just sit in Pat's chat and stick around. I don't fucking know. I'll probably cave and actually watch them all. But we'll find out then. And I'll see you guys tomorrow if I decide to do that then. So thanks for coming. I don't know, hopefully you guys had something to be more excited about than I did. But see you guys later and have a good day.